Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Doc Diagnosis, where we break down some of the games that I've been playing over the last couple of weeks. First up is Metal Hellsinger, a beat-based first-person shooter out from the Outsiders Digital. I believe this is their debut title, and let me tell you, this was an absolute treat to play through. Now, given that this game is very much driven by the audio, by the song itself, you are actually rewarded as you hit your shots on beat, which is a mechanic that actually plays in multiple different ways within the game. As you continue to increase your multiplier all the way up to 16, which is where it tops out at, you will get different parts of the song. At the very first level, level 2, you will get very basic beats, maybe some guitars in the background, some drums, but that's about it. And as you advance that multiplier through hitting your shots and dodging, you will start to hear different parts of the song being layered on top of each other, slowly building to the full song, which you will actually get at the 16 level. Oh my god, I'm in love. Now, this style of mechanic actually works very much in the gameplay's favor. You want to hear those vocals drop, and once you do, it feels so incredibly good. It also makes it feel pretty damn bad when you miss your multiplier and you end up dropping down to the next level.
Your defeat is ordained.
Is it? Now, while the game overall is very well designed, there are some things that work against it. There are relatively very few monster types, and because of that, there are times where it feels very samey. Additionally, the environments are also pretty similar to each other. There's some repetitive plays on what hell would be like, you know, fire, brimstone, sometimes a desert, sometimes an icy area, but for the most part, there's not really a whole lot of variation within the environment or the enemies, which again kind of works against the game. Last but not least, there are some things that I felt the game could have done a much better job at. It is a very short game. You can probably get this done in about solid 10 hours going straight through it. I took a little bit longer. I think it ended up taking me about 12, and that's because we actually did do some side questing. There are some different challenges that you can complete in order to get different things that will help you out throughout the other levels. But overall, the playing straight through from beginning to end maybe has about 10 hours worth of content. That's not necessarily a drawback considering that you're only paying about $29.99 for it, and you do very much get your money's worth out of that. I want to make sure that I'm clear on that. There is absolutely value here for that $29.99 price point. It was an absolutely amazing experience if you're a metal fan. And that's the other thing, is this game is very much geared towards metal fans. And so if you are not a fan of metal music, this is not going to be your game. This is not the game for you. It is so important to the gameplay mechanics. In fact, I felt very much like I was at the end of the game, I felt like I had been to a 10-hour metal concert. It was absolutely phenomenal. Loved every single minute of it, but this is not for everyone. Which leaves us to our final score of 8 out of 10 docs. This was an absolutely brilliant game, extremely well designed. Loved the gameplay, loved the execute mechanics, loved the weapons, even though we ended up only using, I think, 2 of them throughout the entire game. The story was also brilliant, very engaging. I loved the voice acting that was there. Fantastic experience. Highly recommend this game. And that leaves us with a final verdict of Doctor approved. You can pick up Metal Hellsinger on Steam for $29.99 right now. Highly recommend it. You will not regret it. That's it for me, folks. Thanks for dropping by. Take care. The Doctor is out.